Hello everyone, welcome to the Nerd Relay, and this is our new segment, Ice Station Hoth, where we talk about nothing but Star Wars.
Star Wars!
Exactly, and we are going to be watching and talking about Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The new trailer just came out, and we're going to watch it. We're going to discuss what we think.
What we think about it, and we'll go from there. Appropriate audiences. Oh, love the piano theme.
Jin Asa.
Forgery of Imperial documents. Possession of stolen property. Aggravated assault.
This is the Empire.
Arrest.
On your own from the age of 15.
Mon Mothma!
Aggressive and undisciplined.
That's awesome.
This is a rebellion, isn't it?
Yeah, she's badass. No!
I rebel.
Yeah, good answer. Oh, that theme.
We have a mission for you. A major weapons test.
Death Star.
We need to know what it is.
Oh, putting the array on the Death Star. Awesome.
It's a great shot.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
What is that? Oh, it's an alarm.
Yeah, that's actually the alarm from on the Death Star.
Oh,
A lot of people haven't realized that.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker.
Yep. I love that new armor.
What will you do if they break you?
Damn. Cape's more
You
than that.
continue to fight.
Looks like Forrest Whitaker's gonna be ridiculous. Ooh.
What will you become?
Oh, and they're keeping the theme in too. Awesome. Awesome. What's this one? Oops.
There we go.
All right. Oh, that's a
Okay.
good trailer.
Okay, well, yeah, you pretty much summed it up. Yeah, you enjoyed it.
It's a good trailer. Highlights for me. Forrest Whitaker looks very good, and his voice sounds great. I hope he becomes a pivotal role in that because he's awesome in this.
I'm pretty sure he will. He's just got this amazing armor on.
I know, and it looks like it's almost holding him up.
I know,
So big.
he's all clunky.
Yeah.
I don't think we've really seen anything like that in a Star Wars movie.
Not yet.
Actually, there are quite a few things that we haven't really seen in a Star Wars movie in this. That'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, it seems like they're pulling a little bit from outside just the movie universe as well.
Yeah.
Great to see Mon Mothma. That's good.
Yeah, I love the. They got an actress that looks exactly like the original one from Return of the Jedi. I think she actually was in Revenge of the Sith, like in like a background scene.
That probably was. And do we know? I might be a little bit less versed on who this is, but do we know who the girl is?
Oh, you mean like
The main, who looks like to be the protagonist?
Well, they think her name is Jin Erso.
Jin Erso. Okay.
Yeah.
Is she from anything? Do we know?
I don't believe she's from anything. I think she's an original character made for this movie.
Okay.
Along with pretty much every other character that we see.
Okay.
All original. We're probably going to have some expanded universe stuff because, of course, they're
Yep.
going to have that. But yeah.
Okay. I love the ambassador, the shot of the ambassador just standing there with his cape on.
That was a very good shot.
Yeah.
That's he looks like that's like a classic Star Wars villain.
know.
I did like his look. He looks very imposing.
And I like when
looks
he's
like although I have heard that Darth Vader may make an appearance. I think that'd actually be very fitting.
I think it'd be great. In fact, this is the guy who directed Godzilla, right?
Yes.
I know that movie's not great. I hope that they treat Darth Vader like they treated Godzilla in that movie. Where instead of him just like being in the movie here and there, they like sort of build him up and you hear him or you see him or they reference him and then he comes in later on and sort of just like shows up and you're like, oh, like a good payoff like that. Like with that movie where he had Godzilla, you never really saw Godzilla, you kind of get inklings of him, like little bits of him. I think that'd be a great way to treat the character. Just, write the rest of it better than
So you're
Godzilla.
basically saying you want to see Darth Vader just like show up like partway through the film, and then when he's about to swing his lightsaber, they cut to newsreel footage of him killing people.
Yes, exactly.
I hope that doesn't happen.
No.
I trust Gareth Edwards, I think is
Yeah.
the director's name. I forget, but I'm pretty sure that's his name. I loved Monsters. That was a really great film that he did. That was the one he did.
I forgot he did Monsters.
And yeah, I didn't think.
Wow, now he's doing Star Wars. That's a big jump.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
Holy
impressive.
shit.
I mean, that's got to be. Yeah. So yeah, props to him for getting the job. But yeah, I didn't think much of his Godzilla. I didn't like it.
I liked Godzilla in Godzilla. I didn't like.
Yeah, I liked what little we
the
had of
movie
him.
Godzilla, yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a fine movie. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm probably not as excited as you are
You're
for this
probably
one
not.
because here's the problem, especially with I think this is just a typical problem with most prequels. We know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the Death Star plans. They're gonna get them out.
But it adds for some interesting character building that I think will be fun to watch and just add some characters to it and watch.
It'll be interesting to see a new side of the story. I love how everything is. It feels and looks like, classic '77 Star Wars. You have the old stormtrooper armor. There's a set at some point in the trailer when they're running and people are chasing them. Just that set looks like something straight.
Add that looks.
Yeah, it looks straight out of A New Hope.
Yeah. I think you're a little more burnt on Star Wars than I am.
I'm probably a little bit burnt on Star Wars just because. I mean, I loved The Force Awakens. It was great, but. It just didn't really it just didn't get me as much.
Oh. Well, ignore him because this movie's gonna be great, and if we can get good Star Wars movies out, I'm
sure
all for it.
I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to kind of do like a Saving Private Ryan type movie, but in Star Wars. I mean, you already have this idea that they're going to be having to infiltrate. Either some rebel base or the Death Star itself, and get the plans, and it's going to be very dramatic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to die because that's one of the well, I think that's one of the perks actually to this compared to The Force Awakens, where you have these characters,
you can kill them off.
Can just straight up kill them off because they don't necessarily need to carry a trilogy, they just need to carry one movie.
It's a singular movie,
although I do hope at some point we do get a sequel to this movie called Bothans.
Yeah.
Because if there's one thing I was a lot more interested in was how those Bothans got the plans for the Endor base.
That is true.
And the fact that many of them died. That just sounds like a very interesting story.
Could be, yeah.
I think we kind of we talked about what we thought. It looks cool, looks fun. You have just a lot of interesting stuff. You have my favorite thing in the trailer was I don't know who plays him or who his character is, but the stick guy. He's whacking the stormtrooper. I just love that. It's just like, it's like a samurai or something. It's like, something that's not a fucking Jedi.
It's true.
And he's just whacking. I just love it. He just like whacks that stormtrooper and just goes flying. I'm just like, okay, I want to see this guy.
Heck yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Do you know? And maybe I'm missing something. The guy who kneels. It's like right after the shot.
Is it the shot where you have like that glowing pillar and the two?
And then the guy in black kneels down.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I didn't know if anybody has any idea about that.
A lot of people are thinking that that's Darth Vader.
Very well could be.
Although everyone who takes a closer look at it says that there's a hood over the head. So who knows?
Yeah.
I would love to see Darth Vader in this movie because if Star Wars Rebels can have him, and
seriously.
Yeah, they do really well with him.
Yeah. He should come back. He's a great character.
He's too fun of a villain.
Yeah, and you should cut. And I like that they could bring him back in the time frame.
I mean,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if anything, for the monies,
right?
Get to sell more Darth Vader toys.
It's true. And who doesn't love Darth Vader? He's like the most iconic villain of all time.
But I think that's why we don't see him in this trailer, and I hope that that's where they're going. They're not going to show him because he's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, I hope they don't do the Spider-Man. I hope they don't. In the 3 trailers from now, they're not like you hear, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just
just leave him out and have him come in.
Yeah, it's just you're going to sit in that theater. You're going to watch them try and take the Death Star plans,
and then he's going to show up. And you're like,
he's probably going to show up at the very end. Like they're going to be talking about there's somebody who's tracking us, who's trying to get the plans back, and then like that final fight, like Darth Vader just strolls in, and they're just like, we gotta hold him while they go and get the plans to Princess Leia, and they just do like a Halo Reach
that would
thing.
be so
and they
great.
have to go and they have to fight Darth Vader, and it's gonna be like the team against him, and of course Darth Vader's gonna win, because
they can do that.
Because continuity, but that would just be like a very great. I would love a movie like that.
Yeah.
Just because then that would be just amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. And I would love to see Darth Vader, especially back when he was really Darth Vader. Just so long as he never says the word no, I'll probably be okay with Darth Vader.
Unless he says the word no while he's choking someone, like they're like leave the planet.
Yeah.
Lord Vader, it's just like no.
That would be great.
That'd be great.
Our lives.
Yes. Well,
I'm excited to see Forrest Whitaker's character in a lot too. I think I usually don't like him, but he looks like he was a great pick for that, and his voiceover was fantastic.
yes, he looks really good.
Plus, he was probably like, Star Wars movie, yes!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like any actor that they approach
Would say yes.
is gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna even if it's just a random extra thing like a Daniel Craig.
Yeah, right.
The Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
which speaking of that, like I got a very distinct like James Bond feel from Rogue One trailer.
Yeah, very.
It's just like it's like
espionage.
espionage, spy stuff. Which would be very interesting.
I hope they keep that tone and maintain that, 'cause that would be fun. A fun look at a Star Wars universe thing is like kind of more of a spy thing instead of that grand space opera kind of epic scale thing. Keep it small, like a small story within the Star Wars universe. That'd be very fun.
Yeah. And what else? Just we talked about Forrest Whitaker.
Talked about the lady. Talked about Mon Mothma. Talked about intimidating guy with capes.
Intimidating guy with
Who doesn't care if it gets wet.
I know that. I love that. It's because every time like you see someone in a cave, it's like they must be dragging dust bunnies like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, yeah. You can make a side movie all about people's dirty capes and how they keep them clean.
I would love to see like a Star Wars version of Cops, where it's just the troopers going around like Tatooine, taking people out of the canteen. Like, sir, you had too much to drink.
Yeah. No, you don't.
They have to fight.
Get that camera out of my face.
They have to prevent a hate crime because it's against a droid. It's funny.
It's very funny.
Well, speaking of droid, did you see the droid that was running with them in some of those scenes?
Yeah.
Apparently that's Alan Tudyk.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Again, playing a robot. If you don't know already, Alan Tudyk was also Sonny in iRobot.
Yeah.
A very good actor.
He's a great voice actor for things like that.
Yes. He's doing motion capture for that. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with him because Alan Tudyk is awesome.
Yeah. In pretty much every way, Alan Tudyk is awesome.
Exactly.
Even in A Knight's Tale.
What else about this trailer?
We pretty much covered everything and a whole lot else.
Favorite shot, of course. I think we talked about when we were seeing it when they were the Star Destroyers flying by the Death Stars. They're putting the satellite dish on it. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite shot. If
Mine too.
anything, Gareth Edwards does know how to film, how to shoot a film that has great scope. Mm-hmm. Just make things feel big.
Yeah, true.
So I like that a lot.
When does the movie come out?
I think it comes out in December.
Oh, of course. Well, I'll be seeing it.
As will I, and we'll probably talk about it on the next episode of Ice Station Hoth.
We'll see you all next time on Ice Station Hoth. I'm Tim.
I'm Tom. Thank you for watching.